Chapter 13. Sun Kid Deb. Liz yells, "Matt, you have to send the basilisk back with the spelling pen." Matt is glum. "Bill has the spelling pen," he says. "What?" gasp Liz and Grandma Deb. "He got it off my desk when Miss Flock sent me out of class," Matt adds. Grandma Deb says, "If Bill has a spelling pen, then that must be what the basilisk Craig wants from him." "What a big mess," Liz says. "What can we do?" Matt asks. "We cannot let the basilisk get the spelling pen." Grandma Deb says, "We must get it back from this kid to send the basilisk back to Elfland. We are next to Miss Klopp's lab. She has rocks in there for us to test their zinc content," Matt says. "We can distract the basilisk with the rocks. If we can get the pen from Bill, Matt can get rid of the basilisk," Liz says. Grandma Deb says, "Liz, you go in the lab and bring me a bunch of rocks. I will chuck them at the basilisk and get him out of Matt's way." Liz nods. "Matt, you go in and get the spelling pen from Bill. Then cast a spell as fast as you can to send that basilisk back to Elfland." "Grand plan," Matt says. Liz runs to the lab. She brings out a bag of rocks. Plus she has a slingshot in her hand. "I bet this is for Miss Klopp's Spring Fest exhibit." Liz grins as she hands the slingshot to her grandma. Grandma Deb grabs a big rock from the bag. With the slingshot, she flings the rock at the basilisk. The rock lifts like a jet and hits the basilisk's leg. The basilisk spins fast to check what hit him. It stands up tall in front of Liz and Grandma Deb. Liz shrinks back. "It is so big," she says. The basilisk says with a hiss, "I must have the spelling pen. I can smell it on that kid." Grandma Deb says, "Basilisk Craig, what brings you to my land?" The basilisk spots Grandma Deb. It stands still for a bit. Then it bends to check on her. "It is you, Sun Kid Deb," it lisps. "I did not expect our paths to clash like this. Last we met, you were just a small kid." This stuns Liz and Matt. Grandma Deb is a Sun Kid as well? And she met the basilisk Craig when she was a kid? Was she on a quest in Elfland as well?